So, and this is from a content creator from Boss from Home. And the reason why I got this content creator, she I follow her because she usually talks about finance.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched 90% of that video, and some of the things she's saying, I have backup evidence with it that has to do with finance, which that's what I love to be in. Plus, you also show me a couple of videos too that people are getting crazy. So let's get into this one. We're not gonna listen to all of it. We're just gonna listen to some important parts. We might have to stop it a few times, and then on top of that, we're also gonna look at a couple facts as well too.
Let's get
So
it.
let's do this.
Please explain to me why I'm so obsessed and dying to try these dot cakes when it's literally just plain cake with sprinkles on top. Why am I so
Her reaction, bro. The girl on the right. That's me.
Jeez, man. That's how I feel right now. Is you see how she looking like, oh man, look at this person. They
Look at
really
this
know how to mess themselves up. That's me right now.
obsessed with it though? Like I can easily make it at home and it probably tastes just as good.
Duh.
But I see videos of this dot cake and my mouth is watering. I just saw Paige Lorenz get the vanilla and chocolate one.
No.
Mouth instantly watering. Like I need to try it. I think it's just the crunchy aspect of the sprinkles with the soft cake. The fact that it's like so moist is what I've heard at least. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Wait. How did you hear it and you're describing it?
Yeah.
It's either you already tried it or you didn't try it at all and you just watched it. But you can't you're fighting two different struggles, man. You can't be doing both. You have to pick a struggle and live on with it. Come on now. Come on. You can't do that. Anywho, let's keep
I don't know
going.
where this hype came from, but I need to try this dot cake.
I want a dot cake so bad. I don't live anywhere near New York or a Butterfield Market, and I definitely can't make it on my own.
I want it so bad. Oh my god, guys. I want the dot cake like right now. I want it
Oh,
so bad.
hold on. So, chick, you say you can't make the dot cake, right? Okay, watch this. Let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something.
You about to look up the ingredients, how to make it?
Yeah, I'm going to show you. It's not hard because I thought it was going to be hard. You have to flip it up, do this, do that. I'm thinking it's going to be real hard and,
Difficult to put together.
difficult. I have to buy like foreign sprinkles. I have to find what's it called? I have to go all the way to like Japan to find the sweetest of the sweet. And I have to I have to go to like Wegmans, the underground Arctic of the waters of Antarctica to find the natural waters. No, guys. Let me show you what's the ingredients of this.
Bruh.
Here's the ingredients.
So let me read this off real quick. Wait, zoom in a little bit.
Oh, I got you. Give me 1 second. Let me zoom in. Oh my.
No, it's cool. It's fine. So home cake dot cake recipe. Dot cakes are single serving cakes, right? Packed into small jars. With a smooth layer of frosting and a generous sprinkle of colorful non-parallels. So it's cake mix, frosting, sprinkles.
Those are the three. Now, if
now I feel like I have a lot to say on this topic, but go ahead.
Cake mix, If you can't find cake mix in a basic Walmart or ShopRite or any convenience store, something is wrong with you.
Yep.
Frosting. Oh, let me talk to the audience real quick. Hold on. You guys can't find any frosting. You could find chocolate, you could find coffee, you could find all that stuff. But you can't find frosting. You can't find you can't find sprinkles. Sprinkles that cost $2. You can't find that. You can't find that. Okay, hold on. Let me show you, guys. So I'm gonna go even further because everybody says their sprinkles is very expensive. Okay, let me show you this one. Look how much is sprinkles. $4, $8, $6. Okay.
And then
Okay,
you get a
so-
whole jar of it, so it'll last you a little bit.
Frosting, right? Frosting ideas for dot cake. Oh, whoops. Whoa. Sorry, wrong one. Frosting for dot cake. How much is for frosting? Talk to me.
It's probably around the same price, honestly, bro.
Frosting. Look at that. $2.
$2. Crazy.
$2. So you can't find, and cake mix, the basic of the basics.
So I kind of have an idea of why this is going on. Let me give my take real quick. So there was this ice cream bar that I used to eat in elementary school, right? And it was basically like vanilla ice cream with chocolate coating over it, and then the sprinkles that we just saw, whatever they're called, those specific type of sprinkles, non-parallels or whatever it is, they're a little bit different because unlike regular sprinkles, regular sprinkles we're used to, Jimmy's, are like a little bit long and softer. Those are like in circular spheres and they're crunchier, right? But they're really tiny. So when you look at the dot cake, like what you just showed us, it looks cool. It looks really tasty. It looks delicious. And that's what hooked me when I was a kid to get those ice cream bars. I'm going to look it up later, maybe send it to you, but it's like an ice cream bar on a stick, right? Frozen ice cream bar. And it had those kind of sprinkles similar to the dot cake. My whole point is like, people are just trying to do whatever is viral, bro. Like whatever looks cool, they'll just do it without any context, without any background. And I want to say this, me and my girlfriend here in Austin, Texas, bro, the cool thing about Austin, there's a lot of local food spots. Like some of them are overrated, but there's a lot of local places. So we try Mediterranean, we try Egyptian food, we try Middle Eastern food, we try Caribbean food. We always go for the authentic shit. But like this bullshit right here that you just showed us is some generic ass American bullshit. It's like on the list of like American food that's just so ass that it's like it's laughable that people would wait in line for something like this. And you just broke down how simple the fucking ingredients are. It's 3 ingredients and for under $10 basically, $15 that you can make this dot cake for days. So my whole thing is people just want to be a part of a trend, bro. That's really all it is, honestly.
And I also agree. Let me add this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I think I made an error on the banner. Hold on for 1 second. I think I made a boo-boo. Let's try this again. There we go. The viral dot cake. There we go. Now it's ready. And in my opinion, I think it's a new chaotic trend that's going on right now. And I'm gonna show you why. Because it gets crazier than this. Hold on. Let's go back. I'm I'm gonna just jump through the places, but there's a certain part where the influencers, or should I say the broke influencers.
No, dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
No,
They don't be
no,
having
like
no
usually
money.
I would be funny about it and I would make crack jokes, but but when you think about it, they're not going on the good. They're not making a lot of money. Which, if y'all guys are interested on me putting the BTA on on these new influencers and I can bring my boy to react, let me know down in the comments. I will gladly give influencers that virtual BTA that they need. But anywho, they are getting ridiculous to a point where let me see if I can find it.
Bro,
The
you know what's
fact that it's
crazy?
internet by storm
Real
makes
quick,
it
you know what's crazy too while you're finding that? I saw a clip that me and my girl were looking at earlier, right? And basically they be inviting the fucking influencers to like a restaurant or like some event where it's just all influencers and literally trying to just promote whatever brands that they got going on. And just because they got a lot of followers or they look pretty or both, they're gonna work with them, you know. But the influencers are not like regular people anymore. They're out of touch, out of reality. You know, they don't have the same, like you and me will tell the truth, but like with influencers, they're not gonna tell you the truth. They're just gonna sell you on something because it looks cool.
Okay, so hold on. I think after this one is where they
Most
talk about it.
$11 I've ever spent. I just got back home from my date and look what my sister bought me.
Bruh.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I had to cut you off. I have to talk to the people real quick. Guys, hold on. Guys, hold on. Let me look at the camera. Guys, you're telling me you can't make something simple like that in your own home? You guys can't tell me you can't sacrifice $5-10 to make that for yourself? You're telling me you have to take out $11 plus tax, and don't lie to me because you what's the word I want to say? You barbaric, stubborn, naive baboons telling me, oh, there's no tax when it comes to food. Yes, there's tax in food. There's tax in food to some places depending on where you are. There's tax. You telling me you can't take out a 10 or a 20 and buy yourself a whole bunch of cake mix, frosting, and sprinkles so you can make all those dot cakes for yourself for a long time? No, you want to sacrifice $11 plus tax? That's what we're doing? Like, come on. Like what is this? Come on.
Shit look crazy.
Hold on. I think I'm trying to look for it. I think it's either this one or the next one where a broke influencer bought 11. I want y'all to do the math real quick. And trust your boy got notes anyway, just to make sure. So I'm gonna show you, just to let you know I'm not lying about this. Boom. A single dot cup, the mini sprinkle top cake in a cup, which is the same as.
Damn. It goes from 11 to $32.
This one right here. The same ones that you broke influencers and all y'all so-called celebrities been gassing this all up about typically cost around $11, while a larger dot cake can range from 32 for 4. So four of them could be $32.
Damn.
to 65, depending on the size, flavor, and customization. Again, I gotta talk to the audience. Hold on for a sec. Guys, what the hell's wrong with y'all spending $65 that for a cake that you can make with $20 in your pocket? What's wrong with y'all? Seriously, what is wrong with y'all? You spending $65 for that? Really? Anywho, I'm gonna let's just continue with this.
Dog cake. I love dog cakes. This is the best thing you'll ever eat in your life.
Guess what I have? 11 dog cakes.
There we go. There
Yo,
we
look
go.
at her
As soon
face.
as I mention it,
Bro, look at her face.
boom, right there.
Look at her face.
Now, guys, let's do the math. So you spent $11 on dot cakes, and yeah, as a matter of fact, I like what you just said. I like how she just looked like, whoa. Now
She going through it.
she,
How many
yeah,
did she
that,
say
yeah,
she bought? 11.
yeah, 11. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's just say $10 a tub, right? And it's 11. That's over $100 right there. That's all the people need to know. Over $100 fucking dollars
that you can make with like $20 to $30 by buying the main ingredients.
That's crazy.
You can make that with $20 to $40. You are willing to spend almost 3 times as much, 3, 4, 5 times as much in retail prices than making it by DIYing it yourself.
Crazy, bro.
This is crazy to me.
And they're so small too. You know what the thing is that I'm analyzing from all this too? I feel like, with the economy being bad, right? They're like basically setting us up to eat breadcrumbs and be happy with it. And what I mean by that, bro, is like, you see how small those things are?
Mm-hmm.
And how much we're spending, right? And how you broke down the price and how the money she spent on these, she probably could have had like 50 of these dot cakes or something like that, right? Like with the same
At
price.
least.
So it's like we're getting used to the consumers spending more money and getting less results. That $10
Right.
should be a bigger cake, and it should be different flavors, and it should be more to it than just, oh, I put frosting and I put some sprinkles on top, and here you go. It's called a dot cake. I'm sure somebody in Austin could recreate this shit and make a killing off of it just for it going viral, honestly.
Oh, and speaking about going viral and Austin, there's a video that you sent me, and I could be wrong, but I don't know if she's allowing it, advocating it, or she's against it. She made a video not too long ago. Boss from Home, we're done reacting to your videos. So we're gonna move on to this one. This one right here.
Cakes all over your social media. Well, we literally have them right here in San Antonio. I'm going to show you where you can grab them and put you all on.
I think, wait, play the video real quick. I think I see what she's trying to do. Hold up. Play it.
The original dog cake. Probably see.
Oh,
She said, "Fuck
that was
them."
a twist.
It was a twist. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I was trying to explain to you. Is like, fuck the dot cake. If you go to Texas, where I'm at, and you go, and this is one of the reasons why I love living in Texas, because I lived in Dallas and now I'm in Austin, and I've been to San Antonio too. But you'll get authentic ass food, bro. When I pulled up and I got churros, it was some real fucking churros. Churros you would never get back home in the Northeast. And what I get mad about with New York and Philly is like they be going with these fads and shit. bro, like you come down here, we'll give you some real fucking cake you've never had before, Mexican cake or some kind of Caribbean cake or some kind of authentic cake that you'll get. I actually sent you another link too of this spot that I want your reaction to before we end this. But while we're talking about this, yeah, bro, it's like I would never buy that shit. If I saw how much it was and how little it was and how basic the fucking cake is, coming from where I come from now, where I live at now, I just laugh, bro. I would just fucking laugh. And I think about other things too, like recent trends I've seen people try to make. I think there was something in DC where like they were trying to make boozy ice cream or something like that, where they put alk in the ice cream. They were overcharging for a small thing of ice cream. And I see that here too. Like they try to do that in small places, but they'll overcharge for a small cup for like $15. And it's just literally like a shot plus some ice cream. Like again, some shit you could just make at home. So yeah, bro, I don't know what the fuck people are on, but honestly, it's getting ridiculous. That's why, like, I, I just feel like we're going in such a backwards ass, direction with life. I remember making fun of people who are older than me when I was younger, like, oh, those guys are older, they don't know what they're talking about. But honestly, looking back, I just feel like life has gotten so much crazier since I've been a teenager. And it's like I just turned 30, right? I still feel like I'm pretty young. I still feel like, what I say is not like, oh, he's an old person. He's coming from an old person perspective. Like, no, like I've been through a lot in my life and I've seen it all. Like I could tell you, like some of this shit is just bullshit. They're feeding you, literally. They're feeding you bullshit and you're okay with it. There was a
Yeah.
time 10, 15 years ago where we weren't being fed bullshit like this. And I'm not that much older than some of these people in these videos spending their fucking money like idiots, like fucking idiots. You know what I mean?
Nah, but the last thing I want to do before we move on,
Mm-hmm.
this guy made fun of the dot cake so much. This man break it down like a fraction, and boy,
Oh yeah,
you
let's
talk
watch that.
about that. It brought a tear in my eye when he broke this down.
These cakes are cultural appropriation. There's only so much you can do with food. Every culture has something that's like a bread and like a meat or cheese. Russian pierogi. East Asian, you've got all kinds of dumplings and bao. How much can you really do with like a dough and like meat? So with this cake that's so viral right now and so many people are upset because people are saying that their culture has had cake with sprinkles on it for a long time. It's a tradition. At the end of the day, how much can you really do with cake? You can put icing on it. You can put maybe something else on it and sprinkles on it, something to decorate it. Remember when that girl posted about spa water and it's just fruit in water? And there was a group of people upset because some cultures have been putting fruit in water for hundreds of years. But again, it's just water. How much can you really do with water? You can put ice in it. You can put fruit in it. And I feel like there's a bunch of other foods I've thought about before that like other cultures, everybody has their own variation of. Like the dough and meat example earlier, think of almost any culture and they probably have some example of like a dough with like a meat or a cheese. Humans have had the same ingredients to play with for thousands of years. So by now everything's already been done and there's bound to be a couple of things that are pretty similar, if not the same. And I tried that cake and it actually is good because it's so many sprinkles. It's kind of like a crust and I love sprinkles and I love that kind of like crusty feeling from the sprinkles. People who
See, that's what I was telling you earlier with the sprinkles. It is crunchier than a regular sprinkle because it's harder. It's like little mini candies. And people, it's like the appeal of the look of the sprinkles makes you want to eat it. That's why when I was younger, right? And I told you about that ice cream bar that had the chocolate coating and the sprinkles on that, the same kind of sprinkles. And I think they stopped making it. But yeah, that's why I loved it. When I would chew into it, you would taste the sprinkles. It's really crunchy and it looked tasty before I even ate it. So it's all just marketing. But like he was saying, there's other cultures who already fucking made cake with sprinkles. So instead of being like, hey, let me do an ode to this culture doing my research, it's like, nah, let me just pretend like I just invented something.
And that's what I was trying to say. And that's even though he says it tastes good, he meant, and this is going to be my final point. That's my final point. What he said is true. Everything has been done. There's no other way to do. What can you do with cake? Okay, you put icing on it Every tradition does that. You put sprinkles on it. Almost every tradition does that hundreds of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing for me, the only thing that is new is just the way it was made, and they just slap on a price. That's it.
Now, real quick, before we end this topic, bro, I did send you another link. I want to show the audience something real quick. Did you get that link real quick? It's on I sent it through the Gmail.
Okay, hold on this. Yeah, I see it. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I really want your opinion on this compared to the dot cake, because this was something that happened locally that is actually, I was making fun of it, but I also feel like it may be worth it. All right, so go to the homepage, like go back to like just click home, or like the
Okay.
Okay. So this dessert right here, right?
Mhm.
I never really tried it because I saw a big ass line. I said, "Oh fuck no, I'm good." But basically, what they do is it's like a Japanese dessert where it's a fish like pastry, even though it doesn't taste like fish, but it looks like that, and they put ice cream in it. Now, at first, I was like, "Fuck this shit," because I felt like I could just go get ice cream with a waffle, but it's technically a Japanese dessert. It is.
Mm.
It's called takite or something like that. Let me see real quick. It's called tayaki. So
Taiyaki, yeah.
I'm just saying though, compared to the dot cake, this is more authentic. Looking back, it's like at least this is cool. You get something out of it. So I don't know. Like if you saw this versus the dot cake, which one would you get? I know they're two different desserts, but this is way more authentic and way more. They put in way more work, in my opinion.
And that's what I would choose this one, because they, like you just said, you could see the work in that food compared to the dot cake.
Yeah. I just wanted to make that quick comparison because like I saw the line for that and at first I didn't like it, like seeing that big ass line, but like I'd rather wait in line for that shit than what we just saw. That was some bullshit. The dot cake is like, I'm like, what the fuck? Are y'all really spending your money on this shit?
Yeah. All right. Well, right now we are going to move on